Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Bogle has it in a wide position. Well read, and the danger is averted. And looking wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Schick really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Balogun receives it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Di Maria. It's Di Maria! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I personally like the look of this guy, Mattia Sakanya, Peter, because he just seems to have a unique reading of the game, almost as if he's playing on a different frequency to...
Shoots! Goal! Nant! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Leicester are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Di Maria.
Acuna.
Di Maria.
And it's made its way to him. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Di Maria.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Rabiot. Simeone receives it in a good position here. Simeone! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now the cross. Tries to get it clear. Fran Garcia. Walker with the slide tackle there. This looks promising. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Balogun. Well, that looks a good ball through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sunset. Great defending, strong and determined. He might be in here, chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Prados. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's away. Now this could be a chance. Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ziyech, Balogun. Now it's Sunset. Fran Garcia got a long way forward to join the attack. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Sunset. Prados. Now it's Simeone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ziyech running with the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Di Maria on 2 now and looking for 3. Sunset. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nant looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's on it, can he get away?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
He's got tall! Fran Garcia gets good distance on it. And it's Di Maria. Bruno Fernandes, he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. Ziyech looking to run onto it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Simeone. And the half-time whistle goes. We can review the first half.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Nant ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pacho. Prados. It's Simeone. Spread out to the left. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rabiot has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Acuna. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread neatly. Stood up well to him there. Di Maria. Kyle Walker. Prados. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's a sharp little ball here. Schick is onto this. Now that's well seen too. Ziyech. Now it's Balogun. Schick. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Leicester with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! They've done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Leicester get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Acuna gets into a good position. And he was alert to it. Ziyech. Done delicately. It's a pretty loose pass. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Walker looking to run onto it. And that has been cleared. Ziyech. And he's forced to go back. Can he get it through? Simeone. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Simeone. Balogun.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he finish? They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Le numéro 20. Changement. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Di Maria.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Le numéro 21.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, played right into his path. Well, nicely intercepted. Bogle gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. Nant still have the cards to affect this game. Ah, that's a fine interception. And the finish! Sticks it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Longstaff attempts a clearance, and it's slung out wide.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking for options for movement.
Nant clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Pessina. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening, the
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's sunset. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Everyone's raving about Hakim Ziyech, Peter, and with...
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Laimer. Zubeldia makes the interception. Zaccagni. Acuna gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a shade optimistic. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Di Maria! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Nant replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Lima. And here's Schick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sunset. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
He'll fancy himself from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Zaccagni. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. Deep cross. That'll be a throw. And here's Sunset. And he's straight offside. Lima. Chooses to go cross-field. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kyle Walker. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria has got himself a free kick. Kyle Walker. That has been cut short.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision. Zaccagni. Great defending, strong and determined. It's not an especially good pass, that. Acuna. Schick. Di Maria. And it's Walker. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Nice control. Di Maria, cross to the back post. And the ball is out of play. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. Di Maria. And they've got a throw. Nant finding their passes. Schick looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal! So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Kyle Walker. Balogun. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kyle Walker. Rabiot. Walker. He is through here. That's good play. Passing. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nant with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rabiot. Here's Zakagni. And it's Ziyech. Tacho makes the interception. Rabiot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Moro. Sunset. Sunset. Aimed beyond the defence. Balogun goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Schick instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
And here's Simeone. Di Maria. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Zakagni. He's got away. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lima. Zaccagni. Oh, well played. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Zaccagni. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Pinches it off him, and he skips past his man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Zaccagni, and it's Simeone. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chance for a shot!
Zubeldia clears it away. Bruno Fernandes. Kyle Walker. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Sunset. He's shifting through the gears here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Ziyech. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Simeone. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He stands tall and strong. Di Maria. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to play it through. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Di Maria. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Ziyech. Now it's Balogun. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Hakim Ziyech. Number 8,
It's made its way to him.
Leiber. Number 14,
Referee has just said play on.
Schick. Number
Borja.
21,
Oh, he's bustling through
coming on the
here.
field.
Longstaff.
Number 7, number 6, number 32, number 31.
That is good.
Bailey.
Super running,
Number
sharp movement.
15.
Came up against a
Substitution.
defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fran Garcia. In with the challenge. And it's Garcia. And instinctively rises! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Leicester have it back and can go again. Now it's Bailey. There's no...
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Added time.
Time and again they are repelled. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please be made aware that smoking is...
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.